I mean, does it show up anything? Oh. Sorcius did the thing and gifted a tier 1 sub to Bikeborb. Thank you very much for gifting a sub to Bikeborb. I haven't started anything. I haven't started doing anything yet. I gotta figure... I don't know how it works. I don't know how the drops thing works. There's too many things. Okay, wait, no, it's showing up. There it is. Yep. Perfect. There you go. It's a thing. You now have a Chikorita badge. Fantastic. Well, Bikeborb doesn't get one, but Sorcius gets one for buying the sub to gift to Bikeborb. Fantastic. We're just gonna do the whole intro from here. Heya! This is Pokeball 35, and welcome to the next new playthrough on the channel. The day has come, and by the day, I mean the day after the day, because I can't play new games on their release days for Nintendo because they release on Thursdays, and I can't do that, so it's now a Friday. Pokémon Legends Z-A is out, and it is here. I've also very much appreciate the gifted sub, Sorcius. Where the hell is my pin? I have a push pin. Pokémon Legends Z-A is now here. I appreciate the support. So, the game is out. The long-awaited sequel to Pokémon Legends Arceus is now out. Pokémon Legends Arceus came out, was that like 3 years ago at this point? And I absolutely loved Pokémon Legends Arceus. Despite how that game looked, it turned out to be pretty much my favorite Pokemon game. Some of my favorite gameplay in the series. I loved the story, I loved exploring, I loved doing the whole thing. Pokemon Legends Z-A is not in the past, it is actually in the present, which is technically the future from where things happened. It is the Kalos region, and we are back in Kalos after such a long period of time here. I also... Oh, really? The hell's this? I just got so confused. I opened up the... Okay, so I did get the Nintendo Switch 2 version of this. I didn't buy the Switch 1 version and then upgrade, because I just said screw it. So I have just the Switch 2 version, and it does say Nintendo Switch 2 version, so it should just do the thing when I plug it in. Yep, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, and then update. It's already on the latest update. Perfect. I just got really confused when I opened up the game because it freaking, like, it gave me, like, an advert. I haven't had anything in a game case in, like, a decade. What do you mean I get something in the game case? They stopped doing manuals, like, after the Wii U. I mean, this is a Nintendo Switch Online advert to advertise Game Chat and Scarlet and Violet and BDSP. And the Nintendo Switch Online Pokemon games, which is right now just Pokemon Stadium, the trading card game, Game Boy game, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, and that's it. But it also gives me a thing. There's a thing that happens in the game if you have this as like an early purchase bonus thing, which is in the mystery gift, but it like gave me an advertisement for that. It also gave me like straight up just a type matchup chart. There's a type matchup chart in here. That's interesting. I don't know why that is. But that's cool. I'm glad there's actually something in the box. I was confused as to why there was something in the box, but there's something in the box. Things I want to say, now that we can get started with this. If anyone is new to the channel, watching this as their first playthrough of mine, I particularly like to try to 100% the games that I play, depending on what the game is. I like to see everything there is in a game, to see it to its fullest extent. I like to read all the dialogue. I like to catch all the Pokemon. Ever since Pokemon Sun and Moon, I have 100%ed every Pokédex since then, and it's been like almost a decade since that game has come out, in case you wanted to feel old. Next year, in case you wanted to know, next year should be the 10-year anniversary of Pokemon Sun and Moon, in case you really wanted to feel old. But ever since Sun and Moon, I've been 100%ing all the Pokédexes. in the games. I like to be engaged in the story. If you want to watch someone who does not want to be engaged with the story at all and likes to press the A button through all the dialogue and not actually pay attention, go watch somebody else, because I'm someone who likes to sit down and enjoy these dang games. Before we also get started, I work at Target, and I got this at Target yesterday when I was at work. As a thing from buying this at Target, you get a little bonus. With this being back in the Kalos region, Mega Evolutions are back. So I got this, like, sticker sheet of, it's got Mega Charizard Y, Mega Charizard X, move my mouse out of the way, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Ampharos, and Mega Lucario. There are other things that I will say throughout the game, but I should get into the game so I don't have this intro be overly long. Except I will say one more thing. When I was, buying this, I saw there was some stuff on clearance. I now officially own a copy of Princess Peach Showtime. This came out, like, last March, and I didn't make a Let's Play on it because this game was $60, and I didn't want to pay $60 for this. This game was on clearance for, like, $18 yesterday. So I will eventually, if I have the time to do it next year or any time after, I will do a Let's Play on Princess Peach Showtime. I also ended up buying Carmen Sandiego. I know nothing about Carmen Sandiego, except I looked up a review from someone I watch who did a sponsored review, and I'm like, hey, this game actually looks pretty good. I've only heard about Carmen Sandiego in passing over the last, 15 years. But hey, I'd love to play this sometime. But I now own these. Anyway, I'll talk about other stuff as I'm playing the game. This is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35. Link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. Because I do have a lot to offer, including this full, eventual, 100% playthrough of Pokémon Legends Z-A Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. English. I am here. I am a white guy. My name is Chandler, in case anyone didn't know that. Change hair color. No, I think that's good. I have black hair. Just want to see the other colors. There's pitch black. There's a lot of cool colors. Scarlet and violet? I can't believe it. Alright, well, I don't need to do that. Everything's good. Change looks. Well, time to go with customization. Oh, yeah. Them some good eyes. I don't know. I think the default's fine, but I'm gonna go with more rounded. Eye color, I don't remember. What am I, brown? I think I'm brown. Go with that. Eyelashes. No, I'm good there. Eyelash color, that is still black. We're good. You just want to be a hater. That's still fine. There's a lot more customization options later on in the game from what I've heard. Let me say as well, I have not seen many spoilers on this game. I have seen a couple leaks. There was something that leaked like 2 months ago, and I genuinely thought it was a fake leak until like yesterday when people actually saw that it was a real thing. So this is still fine. Beauty spots. I don't have any random marks on my face like that. I'm not like Callie or Marie. I don't need a beauty mark. I don't even know why it's called that, to be honest. I never looked that up. I do not have freckles, but the freckles look good, but I don't have that. Or I could be really sleep-deprived, as usual. We could go in really sleep-deprived. Nah, it's fine. Apparently you can't change your hairstyle until later in the game, and I don't know why you can't change it here. I don't know why the default option to quit is that, so we're fine. Let's do it. I also heard that this game has manual autosaves and you can't turn it off, but that's fine. I don't really care about that. Take screenshots for thumbnails. Let me know how the volume of the game is. It's weird seeing this at 60. Something's gone wrong at Prism Tower. Dispatch a team of the company to investigate. We cannot allow more disturbances in Lumiose City on our watch. My man. The strongest Mega Evolution user must be found. They're really hitting us with the AZ theme immediately. It's been 3,000 years. So today I am wearing one of my favorite shirts that I have. It's quite old at this point. But it is my Yveltal, however the hell you say this Pokemon's name, shirt. Arriving at the Gare de Lumiose momentarily. I thought I saw something, but I wasn't looking. Wrong button. I thought I saw something, but I wasn't looking. Okay, I thought that was Iono. Because I thought, like, since she's, like, an influencer and stuff, I thought I was watching Iono's live stream on my phone. I think that's just someone else with the exact same color scheme. That would have been a neat reference. Your train has arrived in Lumiose City. It's me. Can I spin? So far, 0 out of 10 game, I can't do the spin. I can spin, but I can't do the spin. They've had that in the game since Sun and Moon. I like to be thorough, and I like to investigate. I will say, the graphical presentation immediately is impressing me more than the intro to Legends Arceus. If you go back and watch my episode 1 of Legends Arceus, there's like a rock right out the front, like right as you get into the game and can start moving, there's a rock behind you that if you look at it, it has very, very, very bad pop-in level of detail stuff. Immediately, that is not happening, so that's fantastic. I like the Amoonguss with the mustache. Just keep trying. Actually, wait, was there popping on that Furfrou? Oh, that's just like... I am seeing... There is low level of detail in the back there. Those people are moving at 30 FPS or lower, which is... Wasn't that like the whole thing that Kirby and the Forgotten Land Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Starcross World was supposed to fix for Kirby, which it did? Like, there was low level of detail stuff in that, in the game originally, but then the $20 patch, like, fixed that. It's weird that my $70 Pokemon game is not doing that right now. That's one big travel bag. Hope you enjoy your visit to Lumiose. You can find wild Pokemon even inside the city here. I can't wait to see what kinds of Pokemon we're gonna be. I'm hoping to have some invigorating Pokemon battles here in Lumiose City. Can I just go? Lumiose City awaits. Time to leave through the gate. Ticket gate. Nice to see Furfrou again. Furfrou has been trapped in purgatory for many years. For those who were not looking at Pokemon Home for a while, Pokemon Home Pokemon Home's a metagame for trading. Yeah, you have the thing. I'm assuming that you didn't get the, Actually, I don't even remember if you have a Switch 2 or not. If that's the... I don't remember. I have the upgrade. Go to the eShop and try and see if it's there still. In Pokemon Home, Furfrou and its different forms, its different trims, were like the main thing you would trade for legendaries and stuff like a year or two ago. Because Furfrou was not available anywhere else but Pokemon Go or trading up from X and Y. Well, here's everything I've got to offer, Lumiose. You'll be glad I'm here. Beyond these gates is a brilliant life full of Pokemon awaits you. If you're not from around here, get ready. The sights of Lumiose will knock your socks off. There's so many cafes in Lumiose. My dad's gonna take an hour just to pick where to go. Your face is funny looking. A little rest at a cafe would hit the spot. Lumiose has more than history. It's got ambition, too. They're always trying new things here. I've heard Lumiose has changed a lot lately. I'm hoping to find out more about that. What are you, a nerd? You look like a nerd. No, it's, they have that. It's like, I'm gonna actually take a detour. It's like the virtual game cards thing. If you go to virtual game cards, you'll be able to see, like, everything you've ever downloaded. Because the DLC might be that, I'm not sure. If not, then just go to the eShop and then check it. I know it's for dramatic effect for the light and stuff, but it just looks funny. Pokémon Legends Z-A. So I am very excited to see what this has to offer. What's my favorite Pokemon? I hope that answers your question. You! Okay, we're good to go. Get ready for the spotlight again, you three. Chico. Shit! Today's mission is to add to our ranks. We'll spread the word about how great Hotel Z is, and once there's a guest who looks like they've got what it takes, we'll recruit them to the cause. Now, we need a tourist who really looks the part. Because I'm staring off into space and I'm the only one in the vicinity of Tawny. Or Urbane, I don't remember your name. Excuse me. Yeah, hi. You just arrived at the Gare de Lumiose, right? And judging by that big old travel bag, I've got a hunch you're a tourist. I am. Phew. If you'd turn out to be a local, I would have thought I was losing my grip on reality. And you're about my height. Well, look, nice standing side by side. Yeah, I'll take you around. Listen, before we get to touristing, would you mind helping me out with something? I need to film you saying, Hotel Z is a hidden gem of Lumiose. Easy, right? No worries if you're staying somewhere else. No worries if you're staying somewhere else. I just need to hand it advertising the hotel. Sound good? Good. Okay, lights, camera. Actually, let's wait a minute. The sound from that ad is going to drown everything out. Welcome to Lumiose City, where people and Pokémon flourish together. My name is Jet, and I am the CEO of Quasartico Incorporated. Pokémon are mysterious and wally magnificent creatures. The goat. It's the goat! They thrive abundantly right here in our midst. In fact, so many Pokémon now grace us with their presence that we've begun setting up wild zones where they can live comfortably alongside us. They got Binacles living in the grass. These diverse creatures wield many marvelous powers. It's up to all of us to work with them so we can live in harmony. In hopes of strengthening the bonds between people and Pokémon, we're imagining a new future in this city through our Urban Redevelopment Plan. We've now employed our parented holotech in all corners of Lumiose, so our interactive guides can teach you more about your surroundings. And a city even more beautiful than before awaits all of us. We hope you'll bear that in mind and pardon our construction work. And you're not evil. The Mega Evolution of Lumiose City is coming, brought to you by Quasartico Incorporated. I like how that CEO thinks, even if our ad did keep us from filming. I'm gonna see the other... Is there, like, other ads that are gonna show up? There's, like, Pavilion Perfume. There's Serena and Diancie artwork. Pop your pills. That's like a Splatoon advertisement for some brand new headgear or something. It looks more like a Dynamax advertisement. I saw, like, Thievel there. A romantic movie. And then them. This city and its Pokemon are a wonder. I know you'll love them both. On that note, let's get to filming. Hang on, where'd your bag go? Bruh moment. Kill it! So I heard the Pokemon motif in there. So you hired a Pokemon to carry your stuff? Not a bad idea. No I didn't. Wait, so it snagged your bag? Sorry I distracted you with the video stuff. I'll make it up to you though. We'll catch that Pokemon. Get your travel bag back. Come on, we gotta chase after that Pokemon. Jeez, that one's a fast Pokemon. I'm curious to see how this game evolves the gameplay formula of Legends Arceus. And I'll say, Pokemon X and Y, probably my least favorite main series Pokemon games. I'll talk about my history with X and Y later on. It's just that it is the game I remembered the least amount about. And a couple years ago, I actually went with my Pokemon Y cartridge, erased my save data, and played through the entire game again, which is not something I've ever done before. I've never gone and erased my old save data to play the game again. Like, I still have all of my old save files of all of my old Pokemon games. The only time I've ever really replayed a game is if I'm playing like Pokemon Emerald or Fire Red on an emulator or something. I don't really restart Pokemon games very often. I kind of just play through it and then I keep my old save file. I played through all of Y again to remember the story. I still don't remember the story. Like, I can remember everything from the beginning of the game up to, like, the second gym, and then everything after that is a blur for the story of X and Y. I don't remember where you go, the names of towns. I can remember the gym leaders. I don't remember where Team Flare shows up in the story. I don't remember anything. But I can remember everything else about every other game. And Pokemon X and Y were supposed to, through leaks we found out that Pokemon Z version was supposed to be a thing, but then they canceled that, and then put all the Zygarde story in Pokemon Sun and Moon instead. So X and Y got, like, an entire, like, extra part of the region for the post-game completely cut from development, and then also had all of its extra story put into a different game. So Kalos got done super dirty. So I'm glad that we finally have a brand new game taking place in Kalos to see what it can actually bring new to the table for the Kalos region. I guess it wasn't just a wild Pokemon randomly messing with you. Seems like that Pancham that scooted off with your stuff belonged to somebody after all. Hey, what's your name? Chandler? Got it. My name's Tawny. I knew it was Tawny. We'll figure this out together. Don't you worry. Come on, Pancham. You and a backpacker like me wouldn't be caught dead with a bag this tacky. Maybe it was trying to clean up this eyesore. Let's bring it to the cops. Bet they'll pat us on the back. That nice bag happens to belong to my tourist friend here. Hey, you're Tawny! Can't say I know you. Did you see one of the ads I filmed, maybe? It's me, Andy, from the Z-A Royale. How could you forget already? Yeah, I'm Andre. We faced off just last night. Oh, I remember. You two weren't much of a challenge. That stings, but I guess that's fair. Listen up, we'll return your bag if you battle us right now. That makes no sense. If you want a rematch, all you have to do is wait until nightfall. Shut up! Pancham's itching for another shot at you. That's why I snagged the bag. Probably. I'm glad you care about what Pancham wants, but I'm not about to let you battle me 2-on-1. Listen, how about I guide you through this mess? I'm just a helpful kind of gal, really. Your bag got stolen? Right. So what's the next step? Battle with Pokemon. That's right. You've got 3 Pokemon right here to help. Whatever, just hurry up, it'll be night already. Yeah, that's the upgrade. I did look at a graphics comparison. The original Switch 1 version is locked at 30 FPS, but will drop down to around like 20. Switch 2 version is at like a stable 60 the whole time. Hear that? They're down. Now choose which Pokemon you'll battle with. So, a critical choice of every Pokemon game is choosing which Pokemon you would like to start with. Here's the plan. I never, ever pick Fire-type starter Pokemon. There has just never been a Fire-type starter Pokemon that I've wanted to pick. A couple years ago, when I replayed Pokemon Y, for the first time ever, I chose a Fire-type starter as Fennekin. I have always gone with Grass-type starters, except for Pokemon Soul Silver, because around that time, I was hearing, Chikorita sucks so bad. Chikorita is the worst starter Pokemon ever created, and there will never be anything more worse than Chikorita. So for the first time ever, way back when I played Soul Silver as a kid in my first time in the Johto region, I picked Totodile. Meaning, Chikorita here will be our choice. That's Chikorita, the leaf Pokemon. It can shoot out super sharp leaves. You want to battle together with Chikorita? I want to give Chikorita the time of day, because when I heard as a kid Chikorita is so incredibly bad, I took that at face value and chose Totodile, and used Feraligatr in my Soul Silver team when I was a kid. I don't know why this game has 2 Johto starters and 1 Unova starter, when the last game was 1 Unova starter, 1 Johto starter, and 1 Alola starter. I thought that was it's weird that we have 2 Johto and 1 Unova for like literally no reason at all. But ever since it was confirmed what the starters are in this game, I wanted to pick Chikorita, and I already had a name for it instantly. Alright, I know this is a lot, but enjoy your first ever Pokemon battle here in Lumiose City. How much longer are you gonna drag your feet? I'm ready. All that waiting drained my momentum. Time to get back into gear. No way I'm gonna get beat by a Pokemon first-timer. Real quick, I'll tell you the very basics of Pokemon battles. You gotta order your new buddy Chikorita to use its moves to attack the other Pokemon. The opposing Pokemon's HP, hit points, falls to 0, you win. You're going down. Pancham gave us a shot at revenge, and now we won't miss. I respect that spirit, but you're gonna have egg on your face for real if you lose to a newbie. Hey, focus, Tip Tawny. You're dealing with me. Oh, I know. Hope you'll put up a little more of a fight than you did last time. She's sassy, and I like that. I know it's your first match, but you can do this. Have faith in your Pokemon strength. You can always use moves that lower your opponent's defense, too. That's good advice. Too bad I'll beat you before you can use it. You're challenged by Adi, the Backpacker. Pancham! So this game has a big old brand new battle system. It's not the same as Arceus. I do like this remix of the XY battle theme. As much as I don't care for X and Y on the whole, all the music in that game is fantastic. There is so much good music in X and Y, and especially the battle theme. Hold down ZL to focus on the opposing Pokemon you want to target, then use A or other buttons to order your Pokemon to use moves. Once all of the opposing trainers' Pokemon have their HP reduced to 0, you win. Okay, so it's attached to different buttons here. So I just want to be moving around. Oh, this game has an active battle system, so it's got the charge bars. I don't play too many games like that. Here's the thing, though. I don't know where to put the camera. If that stuff's gonna be on the right-hand side of the screen, or the left-hand side of the screen, I'll put my camera on the right. And we'll see if that's a better choice for me. I don't know. I think for Legends Arceus, I had the camera, like, up here. I did see there was, like, text up here before, so I don't want to block any text. So we'll see if that's good. You really held your own, but this was supposed to make us feel better, not you. Roll the female Chikorita first try. What's the gender ratio on that? Chikorita. 12.5% female. You won the women lottery. We lost. And to a newbie at that, I'm more disappointed in myself than Pancham. Honestly, this guy's got a great fit. He's got, like, this Ultra Ball hairdo, this Master Ball backpack, surfing Pikachu shirt. Please tell me you won, Andre. Nope. Can't believe I thought I'd score a next-day comeback. My Pokemon and I are so let down. This is why you and I get along so well. We lose together. Well, it was good to get some practice. Come battle us again sometime. No way, we're not dealing with you again, not even if we meet during the Royale. You can have your bag back. Pancham says sorry. Now, au revoir. You're so French. What are we in, Paris? I have seen a couple things about this game yesterday when the game came out. All I've really seen is a bunch of, like, NPC dialogue, but I also have been seeing shiny Pokemon seem to be pretty common. I don't know if they increase the shiny odds or if everyone's just that lucky, but a lot of people I follow on the socials have gotten shinies already. So we'll see what happens in our playthrough. Yeah, come on. You want a fist bump? Yeah, fist bump. Put them knuckles out. Yeah, that's huge winning your first battle. And your new buddy For anyone who is new to my channel, I am also, like, slightly dyslexic, but I like to read stuff out loud because it lets me understand the text I'm reading more. However, I will stutter, and I will also be dyslexic, so I apologize. Your new buddy must have been meant to meet. Why don't you keep Chikorita as your partner? Something tells me you two are going to be great together. Thanks so much. Here, have Chikorita's Pokeball, too. We keep Pokemon in these to bring them out with us. And obviously you can't show you putting it in my hand. That would be bad. Chico! Chikorita looks as happy as you are. Look at this little friend. How could I have ever... Yeah! Fist him! How could I have ever hated this Pokemon as a kid? Why did so many people say you're so bad? Because your stats suck? Who cares about that? I didn't think of that picture. They got the makings of a terrific duo. Don't worry, Chandler. You're gonna love being a Pokemon trainer. Battle Zone activated. I can't believe we're getting introduced to this already. We chatted too long. It's night already. That's how that works. Here we are in a battle zone. Rotten luck. Didn't I get here at, like, noon? We don't have a full explanation right now. Here's the gist. Battle zones are intense. Anyone who finds you in here can challenge you to a battle on the spot. I know a safe place we can go. We have these two Pokemon to take care of your bag. Totodile and Tepig, you got this. Shit! Actually, it should be... That's what Totodile sounded like in the anime. He went... They'll be fine. Other Pokemon will leave them alone. Plus, those two can climb fences and get into places where people can't follow them. Unfortunately, that won't work for us, so we gotta get out of this battle zone. Follow me! Stay right behind me. Over here! Over here! Over here! Over here! We're almost there! What have we got here? A pair of Battle Zone loiterers? You must be after a Pokemon battle. So square up and give me your best shot! No, wait, my friend here isn't part of... I don't believe anyone asked you! Sounds like you got a beater, Chandler. Don't worry, you and your partner can win this. Help! Help! The points I earn from trouncing you will propel me up the ranks. We're challenged by Bridget, the waitress. Go, Chikorita! Oh yeah, leafage. Oh, and you know, this is cool. I didn't know what to think of the battle system because I didn't really look too much into it, other than the trailers that have been out. I don't play too many games with an active battle system like this, because really the only games I've played is like off, and I've beaten off on stream twice, so that's really it. There's a game I streamed a couple years back called Mother Cognitive Dissonance, which is a Mother fan game that takes place between the events of Earthbound Beginnings and Earthbound. And I love that game, and I really want to restream that game at some point. But it's like that, oh, and Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I guess. Chrono Trigger as well. Chrono Trigger kind of has that. It's really just like those three games. It's like Off, Chrono Trigger, and Cognitive Dissonance. So I'm down to play another game with this system. I was just watching a friend of mine. She was beaten off on Discord last night, and I was watching her beat off on Discord. She's enjoying the game so far. It's like the original version and not the remaster. So I'm like, re-listening to the original version's OST again for the first time in a while to see if I like it better than the remasters. Another night spent battling in the Z-A Royale with no point to show for it. Well, maybe you shouldn't come out with me with like a Bumblebee and a Cleffa. Maybe you should have like a fucking Xerneas or something. Wait a second, are you not competing in the Royale? I tried to tell you. I wasted precious nighttime on the most useless opponent in the battle zone. Okay, wow. Chandler, you're something. I don't know about that. You and Chikorita have some serious teamwork going. Anyway, that was a good lesson in how intense battle zones can be. Here's my advice as your kind new friend who loves helping people. Let's get the heck out of here before someone else comes after us looking to battle. Can I do this? I can just send you out. That's fun. Can I access a menu right now? The autosave function will automatically save your progress for you as you play. You can also manually save your game by pressing R in the menu. Pokemon can be sent to boxes for safekeeping. When you heal your party Pokemon at a Pokemon Center, the Pokemon in your boxes will also have their health restored. Okay, so Chikorita, you are here. You have a plus special attack minus speed nature. And I think that's fine? Kinda. Here we go. Change nickname. So I have already had a nickname picked out for Chikorita since the very beginning. You are Green Beam. That is you. You are a Green Beam, and I will address you as such. Did it save? Yeah. Green Beam. It's up at the top. That is your name. Satchel. I have 3 potions. I can manually save the game. We love using the same noise as we have been for almost 40 years. Text speed fast. We'll leave that like it is. We'll leave that like it is. We'll leave that like it is. And remember Sword and Shield where you had to unlock the volume controls? That's a lot of people. Look, I'm trying to get to our hotel guest to safety. Would you please let us through? Too bad for your guest. Once you step into a battle zone, you're a target like everyone else. If that's how you want to play it, then take me on. It's the thing. A Floette with a black flower, huh? You don't see that every day. Let's see how it battles. Fucking Fleur Cannon the shit out of him. Kill him. Don't hit them! Nah, Fleur Cannon. L. I gotta get the fuck out of here! Fleur Cannon's Magirna's move? What the hell's your move, then? Light of Ruin, okay. Fleur Cannon feels more appropriate, but, you know, whatever. Light of Ruin, I guess. Nicely done, Floette. But maybe you should save the light... Oh. Maybe you should save that Light of Ruin move for when it really counts, huh? Chandler, let me introduce you to Floette. She's a very special Pokemon. She's apparently 3,000 years old. It's more like 3,005 or like 3,000 and like 11, depending on who you ask. Thanks to Floette, those troublemakers cleared off. Let's hurry to our safe spot, Hotel Z. You can relax now. We're out of the battle zone. Hotel Z is just through here. Welcome to our humble establishment, Hotel Z. We pride ourselves on offering the most tranquil, relaxing stays around. To all the guests we don't have. Come on in. No, I see a ladder, and it has yellow paint on it, which means I can climb it. Let's head into the hotel for now. You can't hide from me forever. Oh, the jazz playing right now reminded me of something. I saw yesterday, Insane in the Rain Music came out yesterday and said that he actually worked on this game as an arranger for the music for this game. That is absolutely insane, and massive congratulations to him. If you haven't heard his stuff before, just look up Insane in the Rain Music. He would make a lot of, like, jazz/big band, but mostly jazz covers of a lot of video game music, and I've been listening to his stuff for, like, a decade. He stopped doing covers to, like, work on his own original stuff for a while, but very recently, his most recent work, I'll even pull it up for you, in case you haven't heard. You know, his most recent work, you might have heard this song before. You know, the battle theme for Sans for the Undertale 10th anniversary livestream that you can play on undertale.com/10. Like, he made this and worked with Toby Fox on this, and I'm pretty sure there's like a couple years ago, when Undertale was first new, I'm pretty sure there was like a jazz album officially partnered with Insane in the Rain Music, for like an Undertale jazz album that you can buy. I know there was like a metal album with like Richard E.B., or if that's his name, I forget. I don't know why that's the one I said. Is that correct? No. Yes? Hold on. Now I want to get my stuff. I think it's Richard E.B. It's either Richard E.B. or Family Jewels. It's one of the two guys. I'm pretty sure it's Richard E.B. though. But I could be wrong. It could also be Family Jewels. It's one of the two people. But yeah. Big congrats to Insane in the Rain, Carlos, for working on this game. That's actually incredible. Toby Fox got to work on Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, and now this guy gets to work on Pokémon Legends Z-A. I hear the jazz, and I'm like, oh yeah, he makes a lot of jazz stuff. That's amazing. That's really cool. I'm very happy for him. I love jazz, so it's fantastic. I'm back, AZ. I can't believe he's just there. Good news! We've got a guest! As much as I, again, don't particularly care for playing Pokemon X and Y, I do have this. I played it on this back in the day. This is my actual X and Y 3DS. My Pokemon Y 3DS. That I played it on back in the day. And if you want to see something else that's pretty cool, let me have him on the screen. If you want to see something else that's pretty cool, I gotta get up and take my headphones off for this, because I've had this off to the side this whole time. I've got these giant fucking posters. They're so big. They're so big. They're so big. I don't have anywhere for these. I've had these for a very long time. My dad used to have a job at Toys R Us, and I believe these used to be posters at Toys R Us back in the day when the game was new. So I have these, and I've had these sitting in the corner of my room for ages, but I have them. And also, in case you're curious, this here, you can't really see much of it because I have the rest of the display on it. But this whole thing, it's like a thing, it's a display thing for the anime. Does this even still work? It does still work. I don't know if you can see the lights turn on. It's like got Kyogre and Groudon on the sides for Oraz, but it's got like Ash, Pikachu, Torchic, Trico, Mudkip, and then it's got a Hawlucha and a Go-Goat, and then Mega Charizard Y, Mega Blastoise, and Mega Blaziken in there. And I have another display there that you can barely see, but it's like a whole Pokemon Black and White display, and they used to be things at Toys R Us, and he took them and gave them to me, which I appreciate. So I just have those, but these X and Y posters, they're massive. All that to say, I really like AZ and AZ's story. I think it's really cool that we do get to have this game and finally have like a real continuation to Pokemon X and Y after all these years. So it's cool to see AZ again. So this is the owner of the travel bag sitting over there. It is a travel bag, and it is sitting over there. Ah! That's right. This is Chandler. He stepped off the train at Gare de Lumiose and right into a world of trouble. But he battled his way out, clipped with my Chikorita perfectly. So I entrusted him with Chikorita as a partner. A wise decision. People and Pokemon meet when fate dictates it should be so. Yeah, it felt like they were meant to be a team. But then night fell and we got caught up in Z-A Royale stuff, so I brought him here. I see. I was concerned when a bag arrived with no owner. That is why I sent Floette out to seek you. It seems my worries were unfounded. No, I'm glad you did. Floette saved our skins with her Light of Ruin. It's a heck of a move. You're so wise, AZ. I almost can't believe you really are 3,000 euros like you always say. Chandler, I believe you have been led here because this is where you are meant to be. I'm AZ, and I'm the owner of Hotel Z. I welcome you. Pray, allow me a few words. I hope you'll indulge me as your host. Tawny, entrusting you with Chikorita makes you its keeper, a Pokemon trainer. So hear me now, Chandler, for Pokemon are truly wondrous creatures. Every Pokemon possesses great power of its own, and it will wield that power for a Pokemon trainer it has placed in its faith. I urge you to treasure your Pokemon, and never betray that faith. It is all I wish to say. Room 202 is yours to use. You can take the elevator to the second floor. Rest up for tonight. Then come meet me down here to the lobby tomorrow morning. What have I gotten myself into, huh? I step off the train and now I'm in a world of trouble. Taking a look around. It's a well-worn elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? The second one. Also, please let me know if the game volume is still good. I don't know if I should turn it up or lower it or whatnot. It's a lovely place you have here. And I get to stay here for free? Ah, what a great mirror. I didn't know I was always a vampire. Someone's left your water and other anemones atop a chest of drawers. Why do we have a peephole for the bathroom? Like, where else would that go? That's the bathroom. That's a bathroom for your hotel room, and there's a peephole in there? I don't know about that. Let's see if there's anything else to investigate, but I think it's just the water. Hey, sorry, I know I said you should sleep, but can we talk for a sec? Begging your pardon, dear guest. I neglected to show you our hotel's true gem, a stunning panorama. That means, come on, you gotta see the roof. Bit late now, but welcome to Lumiose City. It's got its weird parts, but it's a good place. I like it here. Listen, I owe AZ big time for all the help he's given me since I got here. I want to do right by him in return. Not to put you on the spot, but do you think you could give me a hand? I'll help out. Thanks. That means a lot. And there's a friend on the roof. Main mission 02, escape from the battle zone, complete. A boy accompanied by a Zygarde cell. Was he also brought here because Lumiose requests him?